What's up, guys? Last time in the D3 video workshop, we talked about how to use D3 to add a circle to our index.html file. So let's go ahead and see where we left off to see what that looked like. Just a recap. So we're going to double click this and go to our Chrome, and we should see a green circle because that's what we added in the JavaScript file. But then now we're going to move on to step 5, and step 5 is about data binding with D3. So you can create any customizable type of data, and what we're going to do today is create a list and then use that list to show our data on the screen. So let's go ahead and clear what we have now, and one of the first things we want to do is create a list. So in JavaScript, the way you do that is like this. You create a variable, we'll call it list, we'll call it data is equal to something. Now we can have like 1, 2, 3. So if we have like a data set, we're just gonna have 3 elements in it, 1, 2, 3. But now if we look into step 5, what we want to do is basically bind the data, and what that means is tell D3 to use our list and put it on the screen. So just like last time, the first thing we do is select the body and select P, because we want each of these numbers to be a paragraph in our HTML file. So we'll do just like it says, var p equals d3.select body dot select all p. And then, well, so this is what we're going to do. We're just choosing where we're going to put our data. So we're just going to put it in the body as a p tag. And then we're going to have a D3 as a function called .data, where you pass in the data you want to use. And we're going to pass in data, which is our list. And then we're going to do .enter, because you have to use .enter so that they're both linked. Otherwise, it won't link the data to D3 or the HTML page. So that's a necessary boilerplate. And then what's happening is we have to do something for each of those things in the list. So we're sending, for each element inside this list, append p, which means add a p element for each one. So we'll have 3 p elements. And then for that element, we want to pass in hello. So we'll have hello 3 times for each value in our list. So let's see if this works. So we're going to refresh our... So we're going to see hello twice, so it doesn't actually do it 3 times. And the reason for that is, let's see if it does it. I don't know if it's cutting off by 1, but we'll see. Yeah, so it looks like it's, because it already exists one p tag here, it's not going to change it. So I think what we have to do is we can go back to our HTML page, and we can get rid of this p tag here. So it's like not overriding it, because the first p tag, and then we'll have 4 hellos, which is right. So we just want to get rid of the first p tag. But the problem with this is like we're saying hello for each of our data elements, and we're not saying the actual number. And the way you do that now is through something called an anonymous function. So instead of passing in a hard-coded hello, we're going to pass in what each value is. And the way you do that is you create an anonymous function like this, where you pass in a function and you return that element. So we're going to create a function here, and it's going to take in D. So in this case, what D means is each element in this list. So D is going to be 1, 2, 3, then 4. And because we know that's what D means, we can do return D. So our text value is going to be equal to each element in this, but it's not going to be hard to code this time. It's actually going to show up. So we'll refresh it, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3. Now this is important because now, let's say we want to add more circles and stuff. Now we can pass in different sizes with our array, and then it'll reflect that on the web page. So that was step 5. Thank you.